Good morning and welcome to Zen in the Art of Movies. I'm at 799 subscribers or followers right now, and I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. I'm not trying to trick. Get this. I'm not trying to trick the TikTok robots into going viral and all that stuff, all these things. What I'm doing is just providing solid step-by-step content that builds upon each other, so that as you watch my videos, you'll begin to grasp a larger whole, something behind the parts, you see, something behind the pieces. And this is something that's very critical to our life. And this is why I call what I call Zen and the Art of Movies. It's the art of seeing your life whole instead of in parts, instead of divided into pieces. We love puzzles. You get a box of puzzles and you look at it, oh my God, and we'll work at it. I hate puzzles. To me, real life is a puzzle, so I don't need any artificial puzzles. So you see the pictures spread out on the table, and of course we cheat because you get to look at the box and you see what the picture should be. But try doing it without having a picture of what it should be. And that's where we're living right now. That is our reality. We live in a reality that is full of pieces, and we have no idea what the total picture is. We have no idea what we're trying to put together. So everybody takes off a different track. Oh, look, the puzzle is about this monkey. No, the puzzle is about this landscape. No, the puzzle is about a waterfall. No, the puzzle is about a desert. So we're all trying to put this box of pieces together without having any idea what the picture is. We don't see the whole. We've lost the ability to see the whole picture in our everyday kitchen. When I say everyday kitchen, I mean your world, the house you live in, the mind you live in, the everyday you live in. Every day we live in is a fractured puzzle. The boss said this. Oh my God! I come home and the kid's done this. Oh my God! And the wife is pissed off and doesn't respect me. Or my husband doesn't give me any power. Our life is, we're all crying because our life is fragmented into pieces of a puzzle. But we know that there's a whole puzzle. We know there's a whole picture. Yet everybody's going in a different direction. We've lost the ability in the American modern mind, this mechanical machine mind that we're living in, that can only see the parts and is trying to put the whole life together by putting the pieces together, just like in a big jigsaw puzzle. So nobody gets a jigsaw puzzle. Somebody might, but most of us know, we get an idea of when we buy the puzzle because we like the picture, the whole picture. Now we start from the whole and put the pieces together. But in our life, you see, we don't have a picture of the whole, so we put the pieces together out of guesswork. We're guessing what the whole of life looks like through trial and error. And that's not working because everybody's got a different trial and error. Everybody's got a different path, you see. So the Zen and the Art of Movies is the art of seeing the movie as a whole instead of in pieces. This art hits you. It's called aesthetic arrest. It's called the moment when suddenly the meaning of the movie hits you like a slap in the face. It's a shock. It's a shock when you see the meaning of the whole movie when before you just saw the parts. That horror stories are like that. We like that with kids, like horror stories. You think the people in the movie are going along, they think they're on a vacation. They think somebody's playing a trick on them. They think it's fun. They think they're following a trail. They're following pieces. They're following footprints. And suddenly, in the movie, they come upon the horror that they are being followed by death itself, that they're being tracked by death. And there's nothing more real than death. There is nothing more real than death, because it breaks us out of our illusion that we're watching a movie. It breaks us out of our sleep that we're just putting pieces together. See, we do this all the time in the movies, but we don't do it in real life. There is the problem. We don't put the pieces together in our life and see the whole of our existence in one moment. The Zen, all the Buddha groups and all these spiritual quotes and all that stuff all tell the same thing, that the whole of the universe is in every moment. The whole ocean is in a grain of sand. Your whole existence is in one conversation. Just every single moment of your life is your whole life, but we don't see it that way. We see it as fragmented. Every moment is a separate moment. Every moment is this is why America is hypnotized by Trump. We don't see Trump as the disaster of America, as the death of America. We just see it one little tick at a time. Oh, well, isn't that little event interesting? He just destroyed the West Wing. Or he just destroyed the East Wing. Oh, isn't that interesting? Oh, he shouldn't have done that. But in that one little moment, the Gestalt can grab you. Oh, my God, he's destroying America. That's not just a one-off event. And this is the same way in a movie. You watch a movie, and if you're in the zen and the art of the movie, there will be a moment in that movie, maybe the next time you watch it. Maybe you watch it again because something's not putting together. There's a nagging feeling that won't let me go. What is that nagging feeling that won't let you go? It's the Gestalt. It's the whole picture. It's the joy or the horror of the whole picture. Either way, the whole picture is going to be a joyous awakening, or it's going to be the horror of the apocalypse now. You see, the doomsday. And our movies are full of this. Science fiction, doomsday movies, they go endlessly, pounding the same message into our sleeping on the couch. We are sleeping in a recliner, eating popcorn, where we're sleeping in the movie, eating popcorn, not realizing that we are real. We are asleep in a movie of life. America invented movies. We've been watching movies since they first came out. But when TV came, that's when we really went to sleep. When TV came, now we can sleep in our house in the movie. So we have been put to sleep by the very invention we created. Isn't that ironic? We created movies. The modern machine world created movies as an escape or as a guru. We created early movies. The silent movies were spiritual movies. They punched you awake by making you laugh at your situation. So the first movie my mother remembered seeing, she lived to be 102, was Harold Lloyd hanging from a clock. Now, the interesting thing about that movie, they created the appearance of Harold Lloyd hanging from a clock over the abyss of a city street, you see. But that was a manipulation of the movie then. He was only a few inches away from the ground. But they substituted a background so that he was hanging from a clock just a couple of feet off the ground. But it appeared he was hanging over an abyss. Now, the way the movie works is that we think we're hanging just over a few feet over the ground, but we're really hanging over an abyss. Thanks for dropping in. See you next time.